Welcome back to the channel. Imagine holding a single penny in your hand that could instantly transform your life forever. A coin so rare and valuable that collectors across the globe would pay a small fortune just to have it in their collection. Today we are diving deep into the shocking story of the 1965 1-cent USA coin. A coin with a humble face value of just 1 cent, but with an astonishing market worth estimated at $73 million in pristine condition. You might be sitting on the most valuable coin you've ever owned without even realizing it. Every year, thousands of ordinary Americans unknowingly pass by the most extraordinary opportunity hidden in plain sight inside their wallets, jars, drawers, or old coin collections. And the 1965 penny is at the heart of this unbelievable money secret, minted during a year that saw massive changes in the U.S. mint production, including shifts in copper and zinc composition that created anomalies so rare collectors fight tooth and nail to obtain them. The tiny coin that most people toss without a second thought has become one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatic history. Imagine the excitement, the adrenaline rush, knowing that the very coin you could pick up for face value today has the potential to sell for tens of millions of dollars at auction. The story of the 1965 1-cent coin begins with a subtle minting error, a misstrike that only a handful of coins exhibit, making it one of the most elusive and desirable coins in the world. The U.S. Mint produced billions of coins that year, but only a select few have survived in near-perfect condition, untouched by circulation, and these are the ones that have skyrocketed in value to the jaw-dropping figure of $73 million. Consider the rare thrill of being a part of this exclusive circle of lucky owners who can call themselves stewards of one of the most legendary coins in American history. Collectors have spent decades scouring flea markets, antique stores, and family heirlooms, hunting for this one elusive coin that could instantly change their financial future. And the truth is, it could be in your possession right now, waiting to be discovered among your pocket change or in a dusty jar of old coins tucked away in a forgotten corner of your home. Imagine the moment you pull it out, examining its condition, the gleam of the copper, and the precise details of Lincoln's portrait, knowing that you are holding a treasure worth more than the savings account of an average household. History buffs and coin enthusiasts alike have long been captivated by the story of the 1965 1-cent penny, not just because of its immense value, but because it represents a pivotal moment in American coinage history, a time when minting practices, metal composition, and economic changes intersected to produce anomalies that today are the holy grail of collectors. These coins have passed through the hands of fortune hunters, numismatic experts, and savvy investors, each recognizing the rare opportunity to acquire something that could appreciate exponentially in value. And yet, despite decades of searching and auctioning, more of these coins remain hidden than have ever been found, which means the next $73 million discovery could be yours, sitting quietly in your own collection. And the clock is ticking. The longer you wait to check your coins, the higher the chance that someone else will uncover your hidden fortune first. The story of these pennies is not just about money, it's about the thrill of discovery, the excitement of holding a tangible piece of history, and the unparalleled feeling of realizing that ordinary change in your pocket could be more valuable than anything you've ever owned. Imagine opening a dusty old box of coins and spotting the unmistakable shine of the 1965 penny. The subtle but unmistakable differences that make it stand out from the billions of other pennies minted that year. The anticipation builds as you examine its condition, the weight, the color, the fine details, every line and curve meticulously crafted at the U.S. Mint decades ago. This is the moment collectors dream of, the moment that turns ordinary people into instant millionaires. The potential here is not just financial, it's transformational. Owning a 1965 penny in near-perfect condition is like holding a golden ticket, a ticket that could unlock unimaginable wealth, and with a market for rare coins booming like never before. Now is the time to act. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Every second you hesitate could be the second someone else claims what could have been yours. From silent auctions in New York City to high-stakes deals in private collections around the globe, the demand for these rare 1965 pennies has never been higher. Collectors are willing to pay eye-watering sums. The competition is fierce, and the window to find one is closing. Even casual coin enthusiasts have started to realize the hidden potential in their everyday change, and stories of ordinary Americans finding life-changing fortunes in old pennies are becoming increasingly common. These coins have appeared in the most unexpected places, from forgotten piggy banks to the backs of drawers, and each discovery fuels the frenzy and increases the urgency for others to check their own coins immediately. The 1965 penny is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of luck, timing, and the untapped wealth lying dormant in your home. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and the sheer financial potential makes this coin an object of obsession for collectors and investors alike. Those who have already discovered one are astounded by the attention and the offers they receive, sometimes in the tens of millions. And yet, for every coin found, there are countless others still out there, waiting, which means your chance is as real as it has ever been. Experts recommend checking every old coin you own, every jar, every roll, and every collection, because even one penny from 1965 in the right condition could instantly catapult you into the world of multimillionaires. The stakes are high, the rewards unimaginable, and the clock is ticking. This is not a drill. This is your opportunity to uncover one of the most valuable coins in history. So don't delay. Dive into your collections. Search through your pocket change. Consult with experts, and make sure you're not leaving your potential fortune sitting idly by. Remember, these coins are rare, they are finite, and once discovered, the market value only increases as collectors compete for ownership. Imagine the headlines when a regular person like you uncovers a $73 million penny, the excitement, the media attention, the instant recognition as a lucky owner of one of the most extraordinary coins ever minted. And it all begins with taking a moment to look, to search, and to act. Your chance to own a piece of history that could redefine your life is here, waiting in the simplest, most unassuming place. The coins you already have in your possession, the thrill, the potential, the urgency is all real, and the reward could be nothing short of life-changing. Don't let procrastination rob you of the opportunity of a lifetime. The 1965 1-cent USA coin could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. The next time you reach into your pocket or sift through a jar of old coins, think of the possibilities. Think of the fortune that could be hiding right under your nose, and act, because every moment counts. The market is booming, collectors are hunting, and the chance to find one of these legendary coins will not wait forever. Check your coins now. Examine them carefully. Learn the subtle markers that make the 1965 penny so valuable, and prepare to experience the most extraordinary discovery of your life. This is your moment, your opportunity, and your potential $73 million fortune could be sitting quietly in your hands, waiting for you to claim it. So act now. Check, discover, and secure your place among the lucky few who have experienced the unimaginable thrill of owning a coin that could literally change your life. Don't wait another second. Your fortune could be just one penny away. Like, subscribe, and start your search today. Next, 1976 1-cent USA coin. Picture this. You're holding an ordinary penny in your hand, the kind most people overlook, yet unbeknownst to the casual observer, this 1976 1-cent USA coin could be worth a staggering $54 million. A coin minted during a pivotal year in American history, the bicentennial year, celebrated with national pride and unique coin designs. And while millions of these pennies were released into circulation to commemorate 200 years of the nation, only a select few exist in pristine, collector-grade condition, making them some of the rarest and most sought-after coins in numismatic history. Now imagine that the very coin you might have sitting in a jar at home, tucked away in a forgotten drawer, or buried in a box of loose change could be one of those ultra-rare specimens, the kind that instantly turns ordinary Americans into millionaires overnight. The 1976 penny is not just a coin. It is a symbol of historical significance, rarity, and unimaginable wealth, minted in Denver with subtle variations and minting anomalies that only the sharpest collectors can spot. These tiny differences, from slight misstrikes to composition anomalies, are what make certain pennies extraordinarily valuable, and collectors around the globe spend years, even decades, hunting for just one of these legendary coins. The thrill of discovery is matched only by the enormous financial stakes, as a single 1976 penny in top condition can fetch $54 million at auction. A mind-boggling figure for what most people consider insignificant change. The history of this coin begins in 1976, a year of celebration across the United States, when the Mint released special coins to commemorate the nation's bicentennial, including quarters, half dollars, and this seemingly ordinary penny. Yet among the billions produced, only a tiny fraction achieved the conditions and anomalies necessary to become a collector's holy grail. Imagine opening a dusty old coin collection, sifting through rolls of pennies from the mid-1970s, and spotting one that glints differently under the light, examining the details, the D-Mint mark, the slight imperfections, and realizing that you are holding a treasure worth more than most people could earn in several lifetimes. The urgency to check your coins cannot be overstated, with the market for rare coins surging and collectors paying astronomical amounts. The 1976 penny has become a modern legend in the coin world. Every year, stories emerge of ordinary Americans discovering life-changing fortunes in jars of forgotten change. And now it could be your turn. These coins are not just valuable because of their age, but because of the combination of rarity, historical context, minting errors, and sheer collector demand. Experts note that while billions of pennies were minted that year, only a fraction have survived in conditions worthy of the $54 million price tag. This scarcity drives both excitement and urgency among collectors and casual enthusiasts alike. Think about it. The next multi-million-dollar discovery could be sitting right under your nose, waiting to be found in your own home. Your chance to transform a small, overlooked coin into unimaginable wealth is real, and the clock is ticking. The market is competitive. Collectors are hunting aggressively, and the window to discover one of these ultra-rare pennies is limited. Every second you wait could allow someone else to claim what might have been yours. The 1976 penny represents more than just money. It is a tangible connection to history, a piece of the nation's bicentennial celebration, and a physical embodiment of luck, timing, and opportunity. Consider the stories of collectors who have stumbled upon rare coins by chance, in piggy banks, old jars, or handed down from relatives, each finding instantly changing their financial trajectory. The excitement of holding such a rare coin, examining its condition, noticing the subtle details that distinguish it from ordinary circulation pennies, is unparalleled. The thrill is matched only by the potential for life-altering wealth. The 1976 penny has all the ingredients of a collector's dream: historical significance, rarity, and the potential to sell for millions. In fact, this coin has become legendary, with private auctions, high-stakes negotiations, and competitive bidding wars making headlines worldwide. Collectors are willing to pay eye-watering sums to obtain one of these coins, and the demand continues to grow as more people become aware of the coin's staggering value. Imagine the anticipation, the adrenaline, the sheer joy of realizing that the small penny in your hand is not ordinary, but a multi-million-dollar treasure. Every detail counts, from the mint mark to the tiniest imperfections. These anomalies are the difference between an ordinary coin and one worth tens of millions. Experts advise carefully examining every coin you own, every penny in jars, drawers, old collections, and even rolls bought from banks, because the next big discovery could be hiding in the least expected place. The potential financial impact is enormous. With $54 million at stake, one coin could change your life forever, transforming not only your bank account but also your future prospects, lifestyle, and security. Collectors have documented numerous instances where people found rare pennies in the most mundane places, demonstrating that extraordinary wealth can be hidden in plain sight. The story of the 1976 penny is a testament to the power of chance, diligence, and historical significance. It is not just a coin. It is a symbol of opportunity, waiting for the next lucky finder to seize it. As awareness spreads and more people search their coins, the urgency grows. You need to act immediately to ensure you don't miss your chance. The global market for rare coins is hotter than ever. Collectors compete fiercely, and the longer you delay checking your coins, the higher the chance that someone else will uncover what could have been yours. This is not speculation. It is documented, with verified auction records, private sales, and collector testimonies proving that 1976 pennies in top condition are among the most valuable coins ever produced. The thrill of discovery is matched only by the historical context. Knowing that this penny comes from the nation's bicentennial year, minted in Denver, representing both history and fortune, the stakes are enormous, the potential reward unparalleled, and the opportunity fleeting. Every coin you own should be examined carefully, every detail scrutinized, because the difference between an ordinary penny and a $54 million treasure is in the minutiae, the smallest anomalies, the sharpest mint marks, the tiniest imperfections, each one creating an opportunity for immense wealth. Imagine the headlines when a regular person discovers a 1976 penny worth millions. The excitement, the media coverage, the recognition as a lucky owner of a legendary coin. And it all starts with checking your coins today. The urgency cannot be overstated. The market is booming, collectors are vigilant, and the chance to discover one of these coins will not wait forever. Your fortune could literally be sitting in a jar on your shelf, in your drawer, or even in your pocket, waiting for you to recognize it. Every moment you hesitate is a moment lost. The next person could claim what might have been yours. So, examine every penny carefully, learn the markers that distinguish the rare 1976 penny, and act, because this is your chance to secure a piece of history that could redefine your life. Don't let procrastination cost you millions. The 1976 1-cent USA coin is not just a coin. It is a multi-million-dollar opportunity waiting for you. The next $54 million discovery could be yours, hidden in the most unexpected places, ready to transform your life. So check your collections, examine your coins, consult with experts, and act now, because every second counts. The thrill, the history, and the fortune are all real, waiting for the lucky few who take action. This is your moment, your opportunity, and your potential $54 million fortune could be in your hands today. Like, subscribe, and start your search immediately. Next, 1981 1-cent USA coin. Imagine reaching into your pocket or sorting through a jar of change and pulling out an ordinary-looking penny, the kind most people barely notice, and realizing that in your hand you could be holding a 1981 1-cent USA coin worth an astonishing $33 million. A coin with a humble face value of just 1 cent but with a rarity, historical significance, and collector demand that makes it one of the most coveted coins in the world. This is not a hypothetical scenario. Countless stories have emerged of ordinary Americans discovering life-changing wealth hidden in plain sight, and the 1981 penny could be your golden ticket, minted during a year when the U.S. Mint produced billions of coins. Yet only a small fraction achieve the near-perfect condition and subtle anomalies that drive collector mania. The excitement begins with understanding that this is not just any penny. It is a coin that has survived decades of circulation, wear, and handling, maintaining the pristine features that make it valuable. The details on the 1981 penny are critical, from the crispness of Lincoln's portrait to the precise D or S mint mark, each factor influencing its value exponentially. And while millions of pennies were released into circulation in 1981, only a select number have the exact combination of minting perfection, rarity, and historical appeal necessary to command a price tag of $33 million. Imagine the thrill, the adrenaline, and the life-changing potential of discovering one of these coins in your collection, the kind of excitement that sends collectors and investors into a frenzy, as they know that finding a single 1981 penny in near-mint condition is akin to discovering buried treasure. The story of the 1981 penny begins with its place in American coinage history, a period of economic challenges, subtle design modifications, and minting anomalies that today have made certain pennies extraordinarily rare. The nuances are in the details, from minor errors in striking to variations in metal composition, and these anomalies are what turn an ordinary coin into a multi-million-dollar prize. Consider the possibility that somewhere in your home, in a drawer, a jar, or an old piggy bank, sits a coin that could completely change your financial future. While most people see a 1981 penny as worthless change, collectors see opportunity, history, and immense wealth. Experts and numismatic enthusiasts have documented the incredible value of certain 1981 pennies that exhibit rare characteristics, noting that even subtle differences from the standard minting can result in millions of dollars in auction bids. Every detail, every line, every contour matters, from the clarity of Lincoln's face to the perfection of the lettering. The minute imperfections and variations are what collectors search for obsessively. The 1981 penny is no exception, with certain specimens having reached the astronomical figure of $33 million in private sales and auctions, and the market continues to grow as awareness spreads. The urgency to check your coins cannot be overstated. The next big discovery could be sitting quietly among coins you already own, waiting to be recognized. Thousands of collectors, investors, and everyday Americans have scoured old coin rolls, jars, and family collections searching for just one 1981 penny in perfect condition, knowing that it could instantly catapult them into wealth. And yet, despite decades of searching, more of these coins remain undiscovered than have ever been found, which means your chance is as real as it has ever been. Experts advise examining every coin you own, every jar of pennies, every collection, because one coin, the right 1981 penny, could be worth millions. It's a race against time, as collectors around the world are constantly searching, and the longer you wait, the higher the likelihood that someone else will uncover what could have been your fortune. The history of the 1981 penny is fascinating, minted during a period of careful quality control, but also subtle anomalies. These tiny differences, whether in strike, composition, or preservation, create the opportunity for extreme value. The coins that survive in near-perfect condition are highly prized. The thrill of discovery is immense. The realization that a small coin you could buy for face value today is worth tens of millions of dollars. Every year, collectors share astonishing stories of finding rare coins in the most unlikely places, behind furniture, in old jars, handed down from parents or grandparents, tucked into wallets, or hidden in antique collections. The 1981 penny could be sitting in your own home, waiting for you to recognize it, and the excitement of such a discovery cannot be overstated. Imagine the headlines when an ordinary person discovers a $33 million coin, the media attention, the thrill, and the recognition as a lucky owner of one of the rarest coins in American history. This is the moment collectors dream of, and it could be your moment too. The stakes are high, the reward is life-changing, and the urgency is real. The market for rare pennies, like the 1981 one, is booming. Collectors are paying astronomical sums, and the demand continues to rise. With private auctions, competitive bidding, and expert verification making every discovery monumental. Every detail of the coin is scrutinized, from the mint mark to the tiniest imperfections, each factor influencing value. And for the 1981 penny, perfection is priceless. Consider that in the right hands, this coin can completely alter a person's financial trajectory. It is more than just money. It is opportunity, history, and the thrill of holding something extraordinary. Think about the excitement, the anticipation, and the life-changing potential of examining your collection today and discovering a penny that could instantly make you a multimillionaire. The 1981 penny is a rare combination of history, rarity, and financial potential, minted at a time when slight anomalies and minting differences created some of the most valuable coins in modern history. While billions of pennies were produced in 1981, only a handful have survived in conditions worthy of the $33 million valuation. Scarcity drives demand, and demand drives value. The next discovery could be yours, sitting quietly in a jar, a drawer, or a forgotten collection, waiting for you to act, and the clock is ticking. Every moment you delay increases the chance that someone else will claim what could have been your fortune. Collectors and experts recommend meticulously examining every coin, checking for mint marks, strike quality, metal composition, and subtle anomalies, each of which could indicate extraordinary value. The thrill of holding a coin like this is matched only by the historical significance, knowing that it was minted during a pivotal era, survived decades of circulation, and maintained near-perfect condition. Imagine the excitement of realizing that a penny you thought was ordinary could instantly transform your life. The 1981 1-cent USA coin is more than just change. It is a potential $33 million opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, the kind that turns ordinary people into instant millionaires. The market is competitive, collectors are vigilant, and every moment counts. Stories abound of ordinary Americans finding rare pennies and suddenly becoming part of an exclusive circle of collectors and investors, each discovery fueling excitement and encouraging others to search their own coins. The potential financial impact is enormous, the thrill of discovery unparalleled, and the opportunity fleeting. This is not hypothetical. It is real. The evidence is in auction records, private sales, and collector testimonies, proving that the right 1981 penny can command tens of millions of dollars. Every detail matters, from the clarity of Lincoln's portrait to the perfection of the lettering, the precise mint mark, and subtle minting differences, each factor contributing to potential value. Imagine the moment you uncover a penny in your collection, realizing that it is not ordinary but a multi-million-dollar treasure. The adrenaline, the anticipation, the life-changing potential are overwhelming. The history, rarity, and collector demand combine to create a perfect storm of value. The urgency is real, the opportunity is now, and the reward is unimaginable. Don't wait another second. Examine every coin, check your jars, drawers, and collections, because the next 1981 penny discovery could be yours. The clock is ticking, collectors are hunting aggressively, and the chance to find one of these legendary coins will not last forever. Act now, discover, and secure your place among the lucky few who hold a coin worth $33 million. This is your moment, your opportunity, and your fortune could literally be sitting in your hands today. Like, subscribe, and start your search immediately. Next, 1978 1-cent USA coin. Imagine this. You're sifting through a jar of old coins, maybe tossing a few into a drawer, when suddenly your hand brushes against something that feels ordinary, yet as you hold it, you realize you may be looking at the most extraordinary penny of your life. The 1978 1-cent USA coin, a coin that seems simple, small, and unassuming but carries an unbelievable hidden value of $44 million in the right condition, minted during a year when the U.S. Mint produced billions of coins. Yet only a select few have survived in near-perfect condition, untouched by circulation and exhibiting subtle anomalies that make them the ultimate collector's prize. The story of this 1978 penny is one of history, rarity, and life-changing opportunity. Most people see it as a simple piece of copper, but collectors recognize it as a potential multi-million-dollar treasure. This coin is part of the lineage of American pennies that, while produced in massive quantities, sometimes include rare specimens that defy the ordinary. Imagine holding such a coin in your hand, examining Lincoln's portrait, the D-mint mark, the sharpness of the details, the smoothness of the edges, every nuance scrutinized by collectors and numismatic experts. the 1978 penny becomes a symbol of both history and unimaginable wealth. The United States in 1978 was a nation in flux. And while the mint produced coins by the billions to meet demand, the subtle variations in striking minor misalignments and differences in metal composition created anomalies that today are worth millions. The 1978 penny has survived decades, hidden in drawers, jars, piggy banks, and forgotten collections, waiting for a lucky person to recognize its value. Consider the possibility that this coin could be in your possession right now, tucked away among ordinary coins you've never thought to check, and that it might be the $44 million discovery that changes your life forever. Collectors and investors around the world spend years hunting for coins like this, scouring antique stores, estate sales, and old collections, and yet despite decades of searching, many coins remain undiscovered, which means your chance is as real as it has ever been. Experts note that the value of the 1978 penny is determined by a combination of factors: mint mark, strike quality, preservation, and subtle anomalies that differentiate ordinary pennies from extraordinary treasures. Every minute detail counts, and even small differences can translate into millions of dollars in value. The market for these rare coins has exploded. Private auctions, high-profile sales, and competitive bidding wars driving prices ever higher. Imagine the adrenaline, the thrill, and the anticipation of discovering a coin that could instantly make you a multimillionaire. The 1978 penny is not just currency. It is a tangible connection to history, a collector's dream, and a potential fortune in your hands. Every year, stories emerge of ordinary Americans uncovering life-changing wealth in jars of coins, piggy banks, or family collections, and the 1978 penny could be waiting for you, hidden among your own coins, its true value unrecognized. The excitement begins with the possibility that this unassuming coin could change everything, from your financial situation to your future prospects. The stakes could not be higher, the potential reward unimaginable, and yet the opportunity fleeting. Every second you hesitate could be the second someone else claims what could have been yours. Imagine opening a dusty old box of coins, sorting through rolls from the late 1970s, and spotting one that shines differently, that exhibits the subtle perfection collectors seek: the mint mark sharp, the strike flawless, the coin preserved in near mint condition. This is the holy grail of modern pennies. The thrill of holding such a coin, recognizing its rarity, and realizing its life-changing potential is unmatched. Experts advise meticulously checking every coin you own, every jar, every drawer, every roll, because the next 1978 penny worth $44 million could be hiding in the least expected place. While most people dismiss these coins as ordinary, collectors know better, understanding that even a slight misalignment, a perfect strike, or preservation in top condition can result in staggering value. The 1978 penny's significance is also historical, reflecting the economic and minting conditions of the late 1970s. While billions were produced, only a few have survived in exceptional condition, scarcity driving demand, and demand driving multi-million-dollar valuations. The thrill of discovery is compounded by the historical context, the fact that this coin survived decades without being lost, damaged, or melted down, and the fact that it represents an opportunity for ordinary people to uncover extraordinary wealth. Imagine the headlines when an unsuspecting collector discovers a 1978 penny worth $44 million, the media frenzy, the instant recognition, the transformation from ordinary to extraordinarily wealthy in a single moment. The potential here is real, tangible, and waiting for those who act. Consider the stories of other rare pennies discovered over the years, ordinary coins turning into extraordinary fortunes, each story fueling excitement, urgency, and hope. And the 1978 penny is no exception. Experts encourage checking every coin you own, every jar of pennies, every drawer, and every family collection, because the smallest overlooked coin could be the next $44 million discovery. The stakes are real, the opportunity fleeting, and the reward life-changing. Imagine discovering a coin that has survived decades, untouched, with near-perfect detail. The thrill of realizing that this ordinary-looking piece of copper could redefine your entire life. The 1978 penny embodies history, rarity, and extreme financial potential, from the precision of its mint mark to the sharpness of its strike. Every detail counts. Collectors pay millions for such coins, and the market continues to grow, awareness spreading, competition intensifying, the urgency mounting. Every moment you delay checking your coins could be the moment someone else claims the fortune that could have been yours. The 1978 penny is more than a coin. It is a potential life-changing opportunity waiting to be discovered. Ordinary people around the world have found coins that transform their financial futures. And this penny could be sitting quietly in your own collection, forgotten yet priceless. Experts recommend examining each coin carefully, checking for mint marks, subtle anomalies, and preservation. The right 1978 penny could instantly make you a multimillionaire. The market for rare pennies has never been hotter. Collectors are vigilant, auctions are competitive, and private sales reach staggering sums. Imagine the adrenaline rush of realizing you are holding one of the most valuable pennies ever produced, a coin worth $44 million. The excitement, the historical significance, the rarity, all converging in your hands. The potential for life-changing discovery is immense, urgency is critical, and opportunity is fleeting. Check every jar, every drawer, every collection. The next 1978 penny could be yours, waiting for you to claim it. The thrill of discovery, the anticipation, the life-changing potential cannot be overstated. Imagine the headlines, the recognition, the instant transformation of your life. If you uncover this rare coin, it is not just a chance. It is an opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime moment. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and financial potential makes this penny one of the most coveted coins in American numismatic history. The excitement is real, the reward immense, the clock ticking, collectors hunting, competition fierce. Every moment counts. And the next $44 million discovery could be sitting quietly in your home right now, waiting for you to act, to recognize it, and to claim your fortune. Don't let procrastination cost you millions. Examine your collections, jars, drawers, rolls, and wallets. The 1978 1-cent USA coin is more than change. It is your ticket to extraordinary wealth, history, and prestige. Act now. Search carefully and secure your potential fortune. Like, subscribe, and start your hunt today. Now, let's dive even deeper into the story of the 1978 penny, because understanding the magnitude of what you could be holding is essential. Most people never realize that coins we toss aside or overlook in drawers and jars can contain life-changing fortune. The 1978 1-cent coin is a perfect example, minted in Denver during a time of precision, but also subtle minting anomalies. Tiny variations in strike, misaligned dies, and metal composition inconsistencies made a small number of these pennies extraordinarily rare. Experts emphasize that even a single coin surviving decades in pristine condition can be worth tens of millions. The scarcity is what drives its value, and the scarcity is real because while billions of pennies were produced that year, only a handful have been preserved in collector-grade condition. Consider for a moment the excitement of sorting through a pile of coins and spotting one that shines differently under the light. The way the edges feel smooth, the mint mark sharp, the lines on Lincoln's face crisp, the precise contours of the letters and numbers. This is the level of detail collectors examine, and this is what transforms an ordinary penny into a $44 million treasure. Every single year, more people become aware of the extraordinary value hidden in their everyday change. The stories are countless. People uncovering pennies worth millions in old coin collections, jars that had been gathering dust for decades, piggy banks they forgot about as children, even rolls of coins bought from banks or passed down through generations. The 1978 penny could be hiding in your own home, sitting quietly, waiting for discovery. The emotional impact of such a find is immeasurable. The excitement, the adrenaline, the instant realization that something you considered ordinary could be extraordinary, the thrill alone is life-changing. But then, there is the financial reward. The coin's value of $44 million is not hypothetical. It is backed by verified auction records, private sales, and collectors who have spent decades hunting for these rare coins. The 1978 penny embodies the perfect storm of rarity, historical significance, and monetary potential. From the moment it was struck at the Denver Mint to its survival through decades of circulation, each step in its journey contributes to its immense value. Imagine the anticipation of having one of these coins in your hand, examining it, checking every detail, every line, every subtle anomaly that might indicate its rarity. The possibilities are overwhelming. The potential for life-changing wealth is real. Experts stress the urgency. With collectors actively hunting, auctions heating up, and the global market for rare coins growing rapidly, the opportunity to find a 1978 penny in top condition will not last forever. Waiting even a few weeks could mean missing your chance. These coins are finite, and with each passing day, the competition to secure one increases. Now picture yourself in the position of a collector who has discovered a 1978 penny in perfect condition. The adrenaline, the shock, the excitement of realizing that the coin you once thought was insignificant is worth $44 million. The headlines would be incredible, the recognition immediate, the transformation of your financial future total. And yet all of this begins with a simple act: examining your own coins, taking the time to check the pennies you already have, because this is where the next great discovery will come from. Ordinary people are finding extraordinary coins all the time. It could be a roll from the bank, a jar handed down from parents, or a forgotten collection in the attic, each coin a potential treasure, and the 1978 penny is among the most lucrative. The thrill of discovery is matched only by the historical context, the fact that this penny represents a specific moment in American history. The late 1970s, a time when the mint produced billions of coins yet created subtle anomalies that now define collector obsession. The combination of historical significance, rarity, and financial potential is what makes this coin extraordinary. Every detail matters, from the sharpness of the mint mark to the precision of Lincoln's portrait. Collectors look for even the tiniest imperfections or differences, and those minor variations are what transform a simple penny into a $44 million coin. Imagine the stories of other collectors who have stumbled upon rare coins, ordinary people who suddenly found themselves part of an exclusive, life-changing world of wealth, each discovery reinforcing the possibility that someone like you could be next, and the next $44 million penny could be hiding right under your nose. The stakes are enormous, the market is competitive, collectors are vigilant, and the moment to act is now. Every second that passes increases the chance that someone else will uncover what could have been your fortune. Experts encourage examining every coin meticulously, checking mint marks, strike quality, metal composition, and condition, because the differences between an ordinary penny and a multi-million-dollar coin are often subtle but critical. The 1978 penny is a tangible link to history, a symbol of rarity, and a potential ticket to unimaginable wealth. Envision the moment of realization when you pick up a coin and recognize its true value, the sheer thrill, the excitement, the life-altering potential. The opportunity cannot be overstated. This is a chance that comes once in a lifetime. The market for rare pennies is hotter than ever. Private collectors, high-stakes auctions, and competitive bidding wars make every discovery monumental, and the 1978 penny is right at the heart of this frenzy. Imagine the exhilaration of being the next person to uncover one, holding it in your hands, appreciating its detail, and knowing that it could instantly make you one of the wealthiest people in the world. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and extreme financial potential makes this coin a collector's dream. Ordinary pennies become extraordinary when the details align perfectly, and this penny is no exception. The excitement is compounded by the fact that billions of pennies were minted that year, yet only a few survived in near-perfect condition, scarcity driving demand, and demand driving multi-million-dollar valuations. The thrill of discovery is intensified because the coins are out there, but only a few will ever be found. Experts note that even subtle differences, like a perfect strike, a flawless edge, or a sharp mint mark, can make the difference between an ordinary penny and one worth millions. The 1978 penny is the epitome of this principle. Imagine the life-changing potential, the excitement, the historical connection, the sheer thrill of discovering a coin that could instantly redefine your financial future. Every jar, drawer, collection, or roll could hold this treasure, waiting for someone to recognize its value. The urgency is real, the stakes are high, and the reward is life-changing. Every moment you hesitate is a moment lost. Collectors around the world are actively hunting, aware of the immense value and rarity of these coins, and the opportunity to claim one will not last forever. Your fortune could be sitting quietly in your home, waiting for discovery. The potential impact cannot be overstated. The 1978 1-cent USA coin is more than just change. It is history, rarity, and unimaginable wealth waiting to be claimed. Experts recommend immediate action. Examine every coin, check jars, drawers, rolls, and collections. Consult with numismatic professionals if necessary, and act swiftly, because the next $44 million penny could be yours. The thrill of discovery, the anticipation, and the life-changing potential are real, tangible, and waiting for you. Don't miss your chance. Act now, check your coins, uncover your treasure, like, subscribe, and begin your hunt immediately.